Hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonian, nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Allegiance to the hero who held the lonely diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in the nations, flowing rivers and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Hail, hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonian, nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Allegiance to the hero who held the lonely diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in the nations, flowing rivers and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
My fellow Ambazonians, wa brother them, wa sister them, wa papa them, wa mommy them, big papa, big mommy, auntie them, and uncle them, wa picking them. I be una brother Asu from the great state of Manu. I be the press secretary, the press secretary for the Executive Office for Governing Council of Ambazonia. We may say I be the spokesman for the office for our leader for War of Independence, Dr. Ayabacho. Today, I don't come for can salute all una. I don't come today now for deliver a special message to the Ambazonian people. Today, now they will call and say decision time. Today, the message for today, now for we for can make an assessment and a choice whether we the Ambazonian people them, we want a great destiny, we want a great future, we want progress, we want prosperity for our people them, we want long life and a free nation. Or today, we go the look whether Ambazonian people they want continue for live for a land where Pekin, mommy, papa, brother, sister, big papa, big mommy, any person, the fit just come, they catch you inside house, they born them alive. Small Pekin like baby matter. Even if you still like inside belly, where mommy be pregnant with small Pekin, where they never even born them, they fit kill them, they born them alive. Now the choices then that way today, I want make we can talk about, we think about it as a people so that we go get a clear path as a people. We be defined Say we choose greatness, freedom, destiny, and prosperity. So they talk today, as always, I come for this morning time, now for can inspire our people them, for can encourage our people them, for can give our people them hope, for can give our people them a sense of freedom. Today, I want to make you taste that small thing where they call and say freedom. Today also, I go take una, give una small story of my own life and wait to make me I choose for speak so committedly for Ambazonia freedom. I go also tell now my own experience of waiting when I not be get freedom, what happen for my life, and why today I be an advocate for freedom for the people them. I be an advocate for better life for our people them. I be an advocate for the dignity of our people them. I be an advocate for make sure say our people they get better life. I be an advocate for make sure say our people they live for a prosperous nation. So I go to take una give una a small background of what they drive me with the experiences, then where they don't also shape me, where they make me today. I don't commit my life for use part of my life for make sure say the Ambazonian people they get freedom by working with the leader of our war of independence and the leaders them for the executive office for the governing council of Ambazonia and the leaders them for ADF for make sure say Ambazonia it be free. I go to tell now that part of my own story then too, but that part of my own story too. Make we start. As always, I will take a moment for celebrate my friends, for greet my family, for greet all our friends over there, because for we here, we be a community of loving people, we be a community of very caring people, we be a community, we be family, and we be a community. So make I take the time, I honor all the friends over there for here. Mascherano, I salute you, Mr. DJ. I salute you, Taku Emilia. Ditto, I salute you. SIM card, I salute you. People they get name them, I see name that SIM card. Oh man, it'll be very inspiring. All right, I salute you, Joachim. I salute you, Mr. Michael. I salute you, Mr. Sama. I salute you, Christopher. I salute you, Peter Tambeng. I salute you. All right, Mr. McCarthy. I salute you, Mr. Martin. I salute you, Mbako. I salute you. Who is Mr. Eni? I salute you. All right, Ernest. I salute you, Mr. Chefo. Renee, I salute you, Mr. Kelly. I salute all now. I don't take the time for John with Frank Eno. I salute all now, and they said what and 31 other people. They want to see one name. They only see that plus 31. All right, I salute all now. I don't take the time for John with for this morning time. Today will be a very inspiring morning. It will be a very empowering morning for our people. Them. So with that, make we start so that I will not take too much time. As always, make we start with this one. All right, make we start. Una fit share and una friends them. Una invite other patriotic Ambazonians that can join we for a morning of inspiration and an afternoon of inspiration for our people them for Ground Zero. All right, just all right. Make we start with this one as always.
Ambazonia! Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. If you know that, you go die. Now only you, yeah. for that freedom in Lily. Angry man, them say they no one hear them. Cause you know we do the way them did it. I see you blow. Blood of the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it tail. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Yes, so come and save us. If you not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it tail. Now got the track, he fly, yo.
Think of Seseko, think of Deacon Tasang, think of Poundful, think of Mancho BBC, think of Mommy Abby. Are you ready to lay your life for Ambazonia?
My fellow Ambazonians, I want to thank when I say when I don't take the time for joining me for today, for this moment, for we forgive more inspiration for our people them, for we forgive more hope for our people them, for we for empower our people them. When I sabi say for this platform, now the platform who they offer the best quality education, inspiration, and hope for our people them. When I sabi say for this platform, we for here will be people for leadership, psychology. Make we start. I come out for the great state of Manu. And like most Ambazonian picking them, just like all for all the other states them for Ambazonia. When I be the grow up, I look around me and I start for ask and say, why be say person get for woke up for morning time? They walk out 2 to 3 kilometers just for go get water for people them for drink and for morning time. Why be say when mommy is sick, people get for waka for more than 10 hours, travel for more than 10 hours, just for carry mommy go for hospital. I look all around me, all which I see I'm not poverty. And I start to ask and say, why? Why would be so poor? Why would he live for this kind of conditions then? Why be say no not day? Why be say we not get water for drink? Why would be say we not get light? Why be say we not get road? As small as I be, I start for look around me, look the environment, I not see any hope. I not be know who say my life, what my life go be about. As small picking, where you get dreams, but when you look around you, you don't know the possibility how things go change, because you don't see any signs of hope for change. Those questions, they start to guide my life. When I finish high school, I beget the unique moment for come out. When I reach outside of Ambazonia, I see a different world. I see possibility. I see hope. I see prosperity. I see abundance. I see change. I see transformation. I see people to be free. I see changes. I see progress. And then you start to ask and say, but why be say, place where I come out, Why be say people not even get even water for drink? Why be say for place where me I come out, people not get even basic water for drink? When are the most essential thing for life, people not get them. Even though I don't come out from AMBAZONIAN, I did for Europe, I not be free. I did for place where freedom day, but that should not be free. I did for place where prosperity day, change day, I should not be still be free, even for a free society. Why? Because as an AMBAZONIAN, when you come for those places, you know to get stay. So you know still be free. I did try how I fit get freedom for this place. So in the process of hustling and trying to be free, when they catch me for the very first time for my life, because I want go for another place where I feel be free, they catch me. Why? Because I no be get papers where they will give me freedom. They go lock me. Why they lock me? Because I no be free. Because I not get the things and where they give me freedom. Even though I want come out that other place for go for another place where I feel be free. I get the choices. During those moments, I be get the choice for choose the easier path where no go give me freedom, but it go give me comfort. As young as I be get the choice for, maybe married some old Igbo woman so that I feel get comfort, but I know still be free. After 3 times where I want try for come out, they go hold me, they go catch me with ducky. After 3 times, I make up my mind, say I must find a way for a place where I could be a free person. And finally, I succeed for come for Canada. And when I reach for here, I see a different light. I see a different world. When I finally can get all the documents where they give me freedom, it make me a start for study societies and study leadership and study change and study why some society them they need to always change, progress need to be for that society them, and why some society that they change, that they progress, why some society them there are people that get a great quality life, and why some society them there are people that they die just because they don't get water for drink, just because they don't get hospital. I start for study the differences where they make the difference for people their life. I did tell una this one just so that make una know I don't be down the path, the dark path, the painful path. I don't be there as a young man. Any person will be for Europe at that time, you know this. So I did tell you from my experience as well, as a young person, where it be seek that freedom, personal freedom. And as a young person, where you did look for ways to make a difference for your family, for your community. So I did talk for you also with passion, the pain, and the passion. Why all AMBAZONIANs, why we need for fight harder, why we need for work harder, why we need for do more, for give what people them freedom. We don't taste the pain, but we don't also taste the gift of freedom. Every Ambazonian deserves them. Especially the one that will leave them back home. I want to ask him, say, for place who they as a people, when a people they woke up after years of anger, pain, deprivation, and torture, after years, when they woke up, they make a decision for seek freedom, for seek transformation, for seek progress. Why be say when they don't make that committed decision? Why be say that they still go left, they go right, they go up, they go down. They start for debates. They start for get into arguments. They start for talk about, they forget what they really, what be the freedom where they fight for. In the process of my studies, for look how people that they change societies. And as I said, once a people, a person, once a boy, a girl, a man, and a woman, it make a decision for say, I want to change my life, I want to move forward, I want to make progress. Once that person decide no, there is nothing under the surface of the earth will stop that person. That's why nothing not be fit for stop me, even after 3 times. When they catch me, they put them inside their prison. I dey still look them for face. I tell them, say, as you go come out, and one day I go be a free person. And you not fit keep me for this place forever. After 3 times, I come out and I finally succeed. And today I feel tell when I say, the pain for go through that process, it drives me, it gives me that petrol. I call it petrol. It gives me that energy. It gives me that focus. It gives me that hunger. It gives me that desire, that intense desire for fight for other people then. For speak on behalf of other people then. For make other people then, make sure say they be free. So the Ambazonian people, they don't wake up after decades of torture, after decades of trauma, after decades of people not get water for drink, even though they get all the natural resources, would if we give them heaven on earth? Hospital no day, schools they do like bush house. Most begin that they still study under dust, under the sun. Schools, most of them never even get ceiling. At a temperature if you reach 40 degrees. Begin to go for that school. Which kind of education they offer for them? Most of us will pass through those systems. I tell you now, for place where me accommodate, 40 years later, it still be the same. Exactly the same. The life conditions will still be the same. The story now, story will be across all Ambazonia. "30 years later, the same. 20 years later, the conditions will still be the same. 10 years later, the living conditions, they still be the same. And you ask yourself, say, why? And then you compare that with some societies, them way we live through here. You see, say, in a period of just 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you see a radical transformation for a society. They build a whole new city of 500,000 people within the space to 2 to 5 years. A whole new city. a world-class city. They build them from scratch between 2 to 5 years. Don't finish or build them for 500,000 people. It happened all across the globe. And then you ask and say, but why it be say we get all the wealth, we get all the natural resources, we get all the abundance, we get the human capacity, but why there is no change, there is no progress? And then you realize, I say, not be say the change nothing happen, but because the people them as an occupied people, they not get a say for their own destiny. They don't get a say for their own lives. They don't get a say for their own living conditions. They don't get a say for the decisions for their own lives. Now the trap that. Now the difference that between society the way they be stagnant for decades and societies the way their people they get the possibility for change their lives. For place where we were there as a people, this uprising will start for 2016. It don't offer the Ambazonian people them for the first time in the history of Ambazonia. It offered the Ambazonian people them a very unique opportunity, once in a generation. This generation, it get a very unique opportunity for put an end for the occupation. This generation, it get one in a lifetime opportunity for end Cameroon occupation, for end the torture of Ambazonians, for end the pain where Cameroon the cause among the Ambazonian people then, for end the suffering of Ambazonians. This generation, it get a unique opportunity where no other generation will ever get them. Why? Because no other generation, it don't ever be mobilized as Ambazonia they be mobilized today. None. The one them for the past, they try, okay? Not blame them. They try for their own best way, with which they be know them, with the little knowledge where they get them for that time, with the politics where they be no understand them for that time, with the ability for communicate for that time, and the environment of that time, they be do their little best. The best they fit do them for the era, for the time, for the decades, for the moment. They be do their best. Now, we don't be fortunate enough. Say we don't live through the pain. They born all we through the pain. They born we through the suffering. They born we through the deprivation. All we. All. It no matter who say you come up from Ambazonia. It no matter what it be your family. Whether your family they work with the occupational system and you will not even get better out because of the corrupt money. It not still matter. You live for that environment. When you did drive from one point to another point, you come out village. When you drive just for go for town, when I go experience checkpoint upon checkpoint upon checkpoint upon checkpoint. For most of the villages, road no even day. Even road for machine for pass in no day. Now the people them through their own hard work, they create the road that way the machine even pass. For most places, once rainy season come, hell don't come. So all our people don't live through this. While people don't live through, the person work for the colonial state. He spend their entire life for suffer and labor and work for the colonial state. At the end, that person get for commot, whether they didn't have for Jakiri, they get for commot for Jakiri. They go they go for the colonial capital. For colonial capital, relative, they not get them. But now they get for go for colonial capital. For go do all what they call and say document. For try for beg. For go on their knees. For beg for their own pension. They go for sleep in front of delegation. Sleep in front of ministry. Sleep in front of this office. And then when you succeed for woke up for morning time, for sleep for that office, you woke up, you go, they talk for you for a language you need to understand. So a small Bulu girl or Bulu man, You go look your identity. So say come out. You talk say come out. Jakire. Oh, les Baminda. Oh, les anglophones là. Les Biafra. Vous venez ici pour nous tromper, hein? Yeah? Are they going for break now? Je suis en I don't know how they call them for break. You go see person, some small 22-year-old girl where they just put it for day. It begin talk for Big Papa. Big Papa go come for morning time. They go keep Big Papa for day. Big Mommy go come for morning time. They keep Big Mommy for day. Your Papa go come from morning till night. Small girl, it go come. In close place. They tell you, say, go wait. You go. When you don't come, they tell you, say, they need 20,000. You give 20,000, they tell you, say, okay, go for that other place. You go for that place, the person will tell you, say, I need 50,000. The small pension where one can't take out. You get for go borrow money, for come bribe all these people then, just for this, forget your own pension where you don't work for. Just forget your own pension where you don't work for. 4 years, 2-3 years later, they go tell you, say you get for come back. Why you get for come back? You get for come back, for come bribe all these people them. Take 100, 200,000 for come bribe all these people them all over again. For just say make your money continue for pass. And they will deliberately stop your money. What people that live through this system of extortion, day in, day out, day in, day out. This system of extortion. Make some girl be pregnant. It come out just for go struggle for go see doctor. You want go there, they talk for you now for bulu. How the girl go manage understand in nature of pregnancy and in health for doctor will they talk for you for bulu. How? It's not correct. Make the talk say they can't launch their bribery and corruption where they thief money for our people then. Make the talk say the one can launch this thing they call and say concours. They go come. They give you all the forms them for bulu. They forms them all now for bulu. And then they expect to make you fill them for English. Or you translate English to bulu. And then now, you go deposit them. You know, we're only go deposit those files. The person will get for take those files for you, he go ask you money first. And then the person will go give you that file, they go take your telephone number, call you, say for them for move the file from one place to another place, you get for go give them money. For a job where you never get them. For a job where you not even be, there's no promise, say go do one. And people they spend up to 5 million for some job them like customs, police, gendarme. People that they spend up to 5 million just for enter inside. For how much? How much will they pay you per month? Where you go work for 6 months, pay no day. No explanation. You just did it. They recruit, they hire you, you finish, you finally go your way. You finally go write a teacher exam. When are the only job that we remember for most young people then. You go write teacher exam. Now you don't succeed for pass all team. They employ you. When they will start pay you, you don't know. You go work for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some people that they work for 10 years. 10. 5 plus 5, 10 years. 0 salary. You come out, you go for the delegation. They will tell you, say, go for Boya. You go come out, you go for Boya. They tell you, say, go for go Yaoundé. You reach for the colonial capital. They tell you, say, you go for go back for place where you come out. You go bring this document. And then you go take those documents. You go for travel all like that. They move you up and down. Just because there's some person that she don't on top your money. Just because there's some Bulu girl, Bulu man, Bulu delegate, Bulu director. He don't take your money for the last 10 years. And then when you don't finally succeed for compile all these documents, you come back, they go tell you, say they pay you 50% of your money. And then after 2 years, they will start paying you full salary. Extortion at the highest level. The extortion of the occupied people of Ambazonia by Cameroon. Just for render our people them hopeless. Just for render our people them useless. Just for make our people them die early. Just for suffer our people them. Cause pain, unnecessary suffering for the Ambazonian people them. Now they daily experience this for an Ambazonian. Get small problem. Make some person go report you for police or gendarme. They will come for place where you dey. They can't arrest you. No warrant of arrest. Nothing. No question asked. They can't arrest you. They carry you. They go keep you for as long as they want them. And in most cases, you disappear. Your family didn't even know. Now the reality for the Ambazonian people in this. The only time you go see the colonial elites, the people the way this colonial system, it don't put them, may they begin to put their eye for you. Now when the election won't come, you go see them, they go wear the colonial clothes, the colonial CPDM clothes, will probably a face for their front as man picking them. You go see probably they go wear that big CPDM gown them with probably a picture for this place where they call and say black horse. And for most women them, they will make sure say probably a head, it be for mommy, for woman, a buttocks for backside. You go see them, they will come. They can't give 10,000, they can't give 10,000, they can't give 10,000. They disappear. Once they disappear, you no go ever see them again 5 years later. They come back for that community with bag of rice, with a bag rice, with carton soap, with crate mimbo. They can't shidon. Na poor beer don't send we. Na president don't send more can give na di bag rice. Na president don't send more can give na this carton for soap. President, poor beer is send una. Una can't give Ambazonian people them bag rice, carton soap, and bag salt for 10,000 people them, for 5,000 people them, for 1,000 people them, for 500 people them for community. When I give them one bottle export, for shame them, for tell them how stupid they be. For saying that every 5 years, when I can't give them salt and one soap, what they call a savon for French, a bar of soap, a bottle of beer, a cup of salt, a cup of rice. Just for tell the Ambazonian people how much slave they be for Cameroon. And then they go. They move all those elites. They come on now. They go back for Yaoundé. They go tell Pobia, say, yes, Pobia, we don't go for that stupid idiot them. No worry. I guarantee you 100% fraud for this election. I don't go give chief 100,000. The chief don't promise we say, when we send the people them for election, they make sure say all them must be in a CPDM. They will take all the box for that village. They mark on 100,000. Sorry, 100%. Now all that. They seal the fate, the destiny of Ambazonian people. Even if the community vote differently for that same place in front of all man, they go change and all. They send for Pobia. Pobia just shit on it for day. The Bulu people, they just shit on them for day. They leave the other one them. They agent provocateur them. The enablers and the traitors and collaborators. They go do all the dirty work. for keep the people them under occupation. Now, people they fit choose this life for be there permanently. And the Ambazonian people them in the past generation, they choose for accept this nonsense. They choose for accept for live for poverty. They choose for accept. They choose them. And how they choose them? Because they put gun for their head. They tell them, say, if you open your mouth, we'll blow your brains out. You open your mouth, we'll disappear you. And so they will come for community. 1 or 2 people, then when they start for show signs of reawakening. Signs. So they feel give the people then the community hope for reawakening the community, mobilize the community, may rise up. The moment they see, say, you be one of those people them where you don't get a higher consciousness for freedom and prosperity and social change. They just come, they take you out and kill the seeds of greatness. They don't do them throughout. Unfortunately for them, all the Asus, all their Yabas, all their Yoktabes, all the other one them, the Tapan Ivos, all them, the Capos, all these speaking them, where they push them out, they push them out, they push them out. All these speaking them, where they push them outside. They don't know say as they push you for outside, so now for go acquire wetin it take, the new mindset, the understanding, for understand how for engineer the change. So once that change happened for 2016, that eruption, that volcanic shaking, where it shake place for 2016, you see all these people them, where they be drive all that picking them for outside, where they don't torture their papa, their mommy them, I mean their parents them, all these picking them, where they don't live through that system of pain and suffering. They don't push them for outside, for silence them. They become the new seeds of hope. The new seeds for protect the people them. The new seeds of empowerment, encouragement, inspiration, and hope, and education, and reawakening. Paul Bia no be no say this moment they come. France no be no say this moment they come for the Ambazonian people, their history. They think say they don't finally crush the spirit of hope. They be think say they don't finally succeed for kill the greatness of the Ambazonian people permanently. They don't know say the Velas. They don't know say the Magbaras. They don't know say the Akosom. They don't be no. Say the Cecilia Mabos. The Dr. Nyi. Right? The Sheikh Kavi. They not be no say the General Ivos. The General Efan. General Popo. General Hassan. Commander Carrot. They not be no say the Arrows. They go rise. They not be no say it go ever reach for a point where the people they go rise for a level where the colonial system not fit handle them anymore. France not fit suppress them anymore. They not fit use propaganda for suppress the desire of the people for be free. They not be no say this moment go come. That moment don't come, my people. That moment don't come. We will get one in a lifetime opportunity for render freedom for our people there. For end all this suffering, occupation, and slavery for our people there. For end the torture of our people there. For end the killings of our people there. For end the extortion. For give our people them that life of dignity. I don't narrate all these things for una. Just forgive una a background. See, they say the pain of the past it be necessary for people for develop the internal strength for fight for something greater. The lack of the past, it gives you the inspiration and the courage for one abundance and prosperity and great life for our people there. For not get hospital, it's supposed to inspire we. For give our people them the best hospitals where all we don't taste them for most of these places than where they live. For give what picking them better schools. We go from nursery school. They go nurture their souls. They raise them for environment of creativity, of humanity, of aliveness, of glory, of joy. We picking for be picking. For start to teach them the greatness of who they be. From primary school, they go school, we get meaning. Learning being a joyful process. And begin to wake up for morning time. They'll be very happy for go school. Because they develop their minds. Their creative, intellectual minds. Their social minds. Their imaginative creativity. From small picking. When small picking, they start for play with small things. And so they start for play with them. Or we don't taste them. So the capacity for build a great nation and give our people a great destiny, it be all within us. Now the colonial state and the international conspiracy, now their greatest fear this. Their greatest fear now this generation. Their greatest fear now this energy, now this positive energy, we would point them for ground zero, would pump them for ground zero. Through our videos, through our outings, through our WhatsApp messages, through our audio messages, through our write-up. Now this new infusion of positive inspiration and energy for constantly remind our people them. Put that inspiration for them. Put that inspiration for them. Put that inspiration for them. Work with them as partners of liberation. They did for ground, for maintain the resistance. We did for diaspora and for encourage them. This relationship between ground zero and diaspora, now a very unique relationship. Very unique, very necessary for maintain the resistance for ground. So that the occupier enough use ground zero for end the revolution, and the infiltrators they not fit distract diaspora for ongoing support, encouragement, inspiration, and for provide materials for ground zero for the resistance. So when you see this new energy, both for ground zero, this new generation, where they don't woke up all these young boys and young girls, they talk say enough is fucking enough. The time don't come for the Ambazonian people forget an uncompromising position for their freedom. That time don't come. So what you see now they happen. Now, a people, both on the ground and for diaspora, where they don't make a commitment to themselves. You see young boys, they don't vow with their lives, with their blood. Young girls, they don't vow with their lives, with their blood. For commit themselves for the liberation of homeland. For end the suffering, the pain. Cameroon's suffering of the Ambazonian people. Cameroon torture of the Ambazonian people. Cameroon killings of the Ambazonian people. Cameroon disappearance of Ambazonian people. Cameroon mass disappearance of Ambazonians. Mass torture, mass arrest of Ambazonians. These young men, they don't wake up for give hope to a people they don't live like that for decades. It be unstoppable. Any man, any woman, where they collaborate with La Republique du Cameroon for things say you fit stop 8 million Ambazonians on the ground, plus the 2 millions where they outside, you did live for a fantasy world. As I don't explain now for my other outings. Look, waiting don't happen for this generation. Now a different breed. Waiting the share Kavi. We want to hear from me yesterday. The man we don't train 7,000 Ambazonians, warriors. One person for help for train 7,000 warriors. And you get an Ivo, the bravest soldier, where he don't ever walk the face of the earth, where they call us Ambazonian. The bravest. I don't know whether Ambazonian go ever can get any other human being where he go come close to the courage, the bravery, the tenacity, and the warrior mentality where General Ivo be getting. I don't know if Ambazonian go ever get somebody like that again. This thing that it happened once, maybe in centuries, for a spirit for woke up like that. Small boy, he woke up for ground zero. He not come on diaspora. For inside ground zero, small General Ivo, he woke up, he showed La République du Cameroun Pepe. For tell them how ready this generation be. For tell them how special this generation be. For tell them how prepared this generation be for dismantle Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. And then now you get it picking them. Like General Efan. They don't woke up, they did lead a whole new generation of warriors. For defend those people. For protect those people. For fight for those people. You see great generals like Lieutenant General Popo. When I take some hand the big, go see General Popo. See him, man. When I see General, it is like a special commando from American Marines. You hear eloquence. When I hear strategic mindset. When I don't show a video of how it should be on top hill with a special squad, look downhill, they communicate with the operatives that they do for down, for go take down and a colonial army brigade for broad daylight. Why did they do all these things? Because after they don't taste that kind of level of pain, the only choice where you get them, see them, where you don't taste that kind of pain, suffering, the only choice where you get them, now for awaken the giant within you and storm through anything where be the whole the people them occupied, bring them completely down. So wait till you see them now. Ambazonia freedom be unstoppable. The independence of Ambazonia be unstoppable. Any enabler, traitor, collaborator will not waste their time. Any infiltrator, they waste their time. All their young provocateurs, they waste their time. Wait till we don't build them for ground zero. It be unstoppable even if you take the US Army. You send them for ground zero. They not fit stop wait till we don't build them for ground. They not fit. The kind warriors where we get them for ground. It be impossible for anything for stop the freedom of Ambazonia. It be impossible. As I don't tell you now, this period, the dismantling of Cameroon occupation, na different level. The way we will go take them for dismantle Cameroon occupation, now for different level. Na different level. Everything in the name of Cameroon, it go down to total ashes. Everything, it go be crumbled or blown up. Either it go into ashes or it go into rubble or dust. This generation, the forces them will get them for ground. The ADF special operatives, where they did across all the 13 states, and were partners and sister forces. Look, there is nothing. The enablers, the proxy forces, La République, they are agent provocateur them. no day where it go stop am. La République go down. The occupation of Cameroon go end. As I don't promise now, the next 3 months, between now and the next 3 months, wetin go happen inside Ambazonia in terms of the dismantling of Cameroon occupation. Cameroon go look am, so they say, chai, these Ambazonians. Now different generation with a different mindset. You not fit corrupt these people them. You not fit buy these people them. You not fit bribe these people them, because they not be interested for money. They not be interested for position. Ayaba is not interested in money or position or fame. Now the mindset for total liberation. The generals, General Efan, General Popo, General Hassan, were generals. There is no amount of money where you go talk, say you want bribe them. It be impossible, because they not be driven by money, position, or fame. They be driven by one thing: a compassionate focus, a love for freedom, a desire for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. All were forces. No man not be interested for position, for fame, for get a house. No. And as una don't try una money, una don't see them, una don't try many times, it go only end for the conversation. A couple, a Dr. Ni, a Dr. Ayamba, SG Ayamba, all these people them, you know if you bribe them, you know if you give them money, they no want house, they no want fancy car, they no want $500,000 for their bank accounts, they no want promises. You know what they want now? Now the joy of liberation, the joy for give Ambazonian people them hope, the joy for free Ambazonia, the joy for end occupation of our people. I find joy for the work we do. It gives me a greater level of satisfaction and purpose. We'll be purpose-driven people then. We'll not be position-driven people then. We'll not be money-driven people, because we get our own capacity for create any amount of wealth. We want to create them out of our own ingenuity, creativity, imagination, and service, and any service we want to provide them in terms of a business or a career. We get them, so we don't need anything. We don't be called upon by the pain we don't experience them, by the pain we our family don't experience them, by the pain we our community don't experience them, by the torture we don't experience them, by the killings. All of those things, it don't call we forth. It give we the inspiration, the courage for face the monster and destroy the monster of occupation for our people then. Now the generation this. My goal for year, now for encourage all we, this time, where our people, they don't get this hope, this moment, this unique moment for our history, I call upon all Ambazonians. Make we focus on the national liberation strategy. A people will not get a vision as they don't talk, they will be perished. Fortunately for the Ambazonian people then, we get leaders who they give with vision. Ayok mobilize the people them, declare restoration of independence. You don't do your own work, that one correct. Thank you very much, Ayok Tabe Julius. We thank you, Seseko. That one correct. You do your own part. Now we then have for the part for defender. So it require a different strategy, all right? It not be only require the strategy for declare restoration of independence. That one will be fine. Now that independence, it get for be defended. We got to defend that independence. So the system of thinking where we use them for launch restoration of independence and the system of thinking for defend restoration of independence are two different things in there. The system of thinking we will use them for launch restoration of independence. It no will be the same system of thinking for use them for defend them. So while Ayok Tabe, for a moment in history, he used all the blessings of God and inspiration for declare that restoration of independence. He do the best will be fit for doing for the Ambazonian people. Then. The best. Now, the next generation rise up. A generation for defender. Dr. Ayabacho of the Governing Council of Ambazonia and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ambazonian Defense Forces. It gives the Ambazonian people the best thing way any group of people will ever experience them and expect them when they stand for freedom. The best in the history of mankind, especially in the history of the African people them. The Ambazonian people them, they get a unique opportunity for get a leader like Dr. Ayabacho Lucas. He study him, he create a roadmap and a national liberation strategy for dismantle Cameroon occupation and end Cameroon colonialism of Ambazonia. And then give the Ambazonian people them the choice and the chance for them for create a government of their own. We did not for a national liberation. We not did not for a political campaign. The boys they fight for ground. They fight now for liberate Ambazonia. They need to fight now for make some person. We not listen. A war of independence. Now for fight for create an opportunity for the people them. For create a government. Where if he give, we go be able for give the people them. For give the people them that freedom where they need them. Forgive the people them this prosperity where they deserve them. Forgive the people them a greater level of life through economic, social, cultural, educational development. Where the people they deserve them. For create a nation of greatness. So the mindset of liberation it be very different. So all we get for getting that mindset where General I will be getting. Say right now for place where we not fit try for govern ourselves where we never liberate ourselves. I will focus on the liberation strategy. It focused now for dismantle Cameroon police system, for dismantle the gendarmes, for dismantle the army camps, for dismantle and drive out the SDO, the DO, those government delegates. I will be focused for move all them outside of for move them out of Ambazonia. I wanna see how General I will be effective. Why? Because I will be the follow a strategy will be laid out by the Governing Council of Ambazonia. The strategy be very simple. Now we still talk up. No group, no leader, it never bring the Ambazonian people an alternative strategy where it be more practical and suitable for our situation than our own. Very simple. Make the territory, number one, totally ungovernable. So that those DOs, governors, SDO, DOs, government delegates, all them go run Ambazonia. They go to fear for their own safety. They go run. Increase the cost of occupation. Start for burn anything in the name of La République du Cameroun. So that then they forbid for rebuild them and for put them back. It go cost them so much money where they would rather just say, no, it's too much. So the national liberation strategy, where every Ambazonian, whether not for which block you dey, make you know so your responsibility now, now for fight for free what people them. Now for fight for free what people them. And the fight na different fight. The fight not be na how many gendarmes if you kill them. Not be na how many police if you kill them. The fight now for dismantle the infrastructure of occupation. Now a much more easier fight. It be much more easy for dismantle Cameroon the infrastructure of Cameroon occupation than for you to go fight police, gendarme, and army. It'd be much more easy. It'd be easy. So each block identify all the colonial infrastructures in the name of council's office, in the name of delegations, whether not delegation, Cameroon delegation of this, delegation of this, delegation of that. Identify all those things that the infrastructure of occupation. The SDO office now an infrastructure of occupation. The DOA office now an infrastructure of occupation. The parliamentarian office now an infrastructure of occupation. The senator office were block now an infrastructure of occupation. Once you start for take down the infrastructure of occupation, you render the occupational system completely useless. Those army, they be completely useless without those infrastructure of occupation. They be useless. Go after the core, the foundation of occupation. Once you shake the foundation, once you start for crack the foundation, once you start for weaken the foundation, the whole system, it go crumble. It give with this strategy. It give with this roadmap. Dr. Ayabacho, it give the Ambazonian people them a roadmap with no other revolution do not ever create them. A roadmap will not go cost we any money self in most cases. It no go cost we money. It go only cost we na courage. The only thing we need them for implement this roadmap, not be na money. It require na courage and bravery. How much money General Ivo? How much money they give General Ivo? How much money when I think say the ADF and AGOFC they give General Ivo for you for do all those things we do, including taking down the B camp for Batibo? How much? It be now an act of courage and bravery for you for do all those things. Now the strategy that. Okay? Now, all what we need them for now, as we don't prescribe and describe them through our education, what we call on the Ambazonian people now for all we for rally around the national liberation strategy for every block where you did it. Because the block by block, it give we results that we'll never see for any revolution. And it make the Ambazonian revolution, it get the greatest impact than any other revolution for the world. Nagitibo confess to this. Nagitibo confess. For talk say they say the Ambazonian people, their conflict with all the global conflict, it be the most known because Ambazonian, their ability for articulate that conflict and intensify that conflict, it be greater than any other group of people them for the world where they seek for freedom. Nagitibo confess. Now the impact of a strategy is. So when a people they not get a strategy, they nothing make progress. Once a people not get a roadmap, they nothing make progress. The National Liberation Roadmap with the leader of our war of independence, it don't offer the Ambazonian people now the clearest, shortest path for the Ambazonian people them for regain freedom in a relatively short period of time. And if all we commit for implement this strategy, in the next 3 months, Cameroon go pack out of Ambazonia. If for every block or for every state, all right? For every state, all the mayor, the defense forces, they chase out all the mayors, chase out all the councillors. Okay, the parliamentarian they already run. Now, for chase them out, it not be enough. The symbols of occupation, they get for be taken down. Just like the Ambazonia Defense Forces intelligence operatives, they come out from different places them. They sneak in, because now intelligence operative, they sneak in into the city of Victoria just 2 days ago. For broad daylight, they take down the delegation of agriculture. They burn them down. Now they impact that. How long it go take Cameroon for try for rebuild them? get money. Look, Tiam. So just imagine, say, just within FACO, you bring down 5 for a week. And then in every state, you bring down 5 of these things and for a week. Tell me the kind of progress we will make in just 1 month. Now the strategy is. Look, we need to fight this thing just because at the end of the day, some person will just come take over Ambazonia governor. You know whatever happen. When I forget about all that nonsense. All right? This fight not will happen just because some person will come and then they can't talk to the government. That nonsense not going to happen. Oh, they call and say bullshit. All right. I go actually talk about this tomorrow. I go to explain that for now. The difference between leadership and the illusion of power for doing the Ambazonian revolution. I would like to explain that for all now tomorrow. Same time. All right. So no all these boys them, all were soldiers them, the men and the women that they fight. They need to fight now just because it makes some person one day come out and say, I'm here be government. That nonsense don't go happen. That kind of mushroom system. It not go happen for Ambazonia. Forget greatness. All right. They fight. At the end of this fight, wait till it happen for ground zero. All these boys them. It no matter which group you fight for. It no matter which block you operate on. You the only do now one thing. You fight in order to give the Ambazonian people them the chance for get into a credible, meaningful negotiation. Listen. Make a tell una so that make some person not ever can deceive una again. You need to fight for some person me can be a president. All right? Any man will tell you say the fight now for you so that go be a president. But tell una, look, now deception. I go explain them tomorrow. All the forces them for ground. I don't care which group you did. I don't care who they sponsor you. All your actions, they add up together for give the Ambazonian people them the chance for get into a negotiating table with La République du Cameroun. La République one side, Ambazonia one side, and then Ambazonia beat La République du Cameroun for that negotiating table. The only reason for the armed resistance for ground zero, now for shaking ground enough, change the narrative for the international system so that we and La République du Cameroun will get on a negotiating table and we beat them. But if we do things and we will never need for go there. If we implement the block by block strategy for dismantle Cameroon occupation, Cameroon go pack out of Ambazonia. Now then go call the beg for a negotiation so that make them they pull out of Ambazonia fast. Cameroon go call now for negotiate for exit Ambazonia. For end the occupation fast when we implement them. So make some man not lie for you. Talk say they say you the fight so that it go be president. All right? Even Ayoko is there for prison. Not be say that the fight nigga come up for can be president. Until the Ambazonian people, they go get together, they choose Z for be their president. It no go be president. When I hear me fine. Even Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius, we there for prison today. Not be say Ambazonia they fight so that Megi Komo can be president. It no go be president until the Ambazonian people, after the fight, they choose Ayok for lead them as their interim president. So make no man not fool you. So you define that for some mommy be president. We got to get this thing straight for our head. When I fight for give the Ambazonian people them the opportunity for a credible, meaningful, and fair negotiation. After that, Ambazonians, they go shidon, they decide on the system of government, and then they choose who go lead them. Ambazonia no go be some mushroom country for use all the kind conny, and then they create a system where it create a political kangaroo system where for the rest of the people their life, their destiny don't be hijacked by political mafia. You know, we ever build a country of greatness like that. So the boys for ground they fight now for build a system, give the Ambazonian people them the chance for an effective, meaningful negotiation where it will come out of their blood and out of their sweat. Through all of that, the Ambazonian people will get a chance for create a government where it will build a nation of greatness. We, for here, we don't decide for say this generation, we choose now a destiny of greatness. We don't leave the pain, the torture of La République du Cameroun for back. Any conversation about Ambazonia and Cameroon, like conversation of the past. Now a conversation will go lead you to torture, it go lead you to pain, it go lead you to poverty, it go lead you to slavery. Now a conversation where they want make you go back to pain, they want make you go back for torture, they want make you go back for live a life of deprivation and a life of torment. The conversation of Ambazonian freedom. Now a conversation for you for live for be a free man and woman, for picking them for live for a free society, for picking them for live for a society where human life it matters so much and are the most precious thing for that society. For live for a society where a police officer he work. Now that Ambazonian culture where police he work now just for maintain peace and make sure say people that live fine within their community. Army work now for barracks. They go only see army when crisis day, when war day. The Ambazonian will be now an Ambazonian for economic opportunity for the Ambazonian people. Then. Where every Ambazonian it get the same opportunity like every other Ambazonian. It no matter the community where they live there. It no matter your name, it no matter your tribe. Every Ambazonian will get the same opportunity, the same freedoms. Every Ambazonian. It no matter your culture, it no matter your religion, whether you be an Ambazonian Bororo, whether you be an Ambazonian Fulani, whether you be an Ambazonian Muslim, or you be an Ambazonian traditionalist. Whether you come on for village or you come on for city, you go be an Ambazonian where you go get the same equal opportunity, the level of development and the level of access to those opportunities, it will be equal for all Ambazonians. The ability for an Ambazonian for dream and create wealth and create a better quality of life for their families, it be guaranteed for every single Ambazonian, for the Ambazonian who belong. Now a destiny of greatness. Now a country where small Pekin, if he dream for become the prime minister of Ambazonia, and the laws they allow that Pekin forget those dreams and the political opportunities, they give that Pekin the ability, if he get the ambition, he get the creativity, he get the intelligence, and he get the know-how, the political know-how for shape themselves and become that person. Every boy and girl from Ambazonia will get equal opportunity for be a prime minister for inside Ambazonia. Now, an Ambazonia way go be based on merit. You get job, you get work now based on merit, based on your level of education, based on your expertise, based on your experience, for do that job and deliver the quality of service and results for the Ambazonian people. Ambazonia go be now the first country for Africa where we go get true independence. We go get political independence. That means say no country for the world it no go determine the political setup or governance structure for Ambazonia. We go get economic freedom. No country no go determine how Ambazonia economy get for be or determine who Ambazonian trading partners they go be. And we no pay no colonial tax for any country for the world. Zero. So Ambazonia go be now the first truly free African country. We go get educational freedom. When the Ambazonian people, as they already create the Ambazonian Education Board, go help for determine the quality of education for the Ambazonian people there. No, not be some foreign governments, foreign NGOs, foreign people there. They go decide for the quality of system of education where they will put them for the Ambazonian people their head. We'll get cultural freedom for Ambazonian people for be able for practice their culture, live their culture, promote their culture, and export their culture all across the globe. We'll get social freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, the right to protest, the right for create groups, cultural groups, social groups, the right for advocate, the right for speak your mind, like as you speak your mind. The right for free conscience. The right for choose who and how you want to participate. The right for the Ambazonian people them for live for a free society with peace and dignity will be protected under their law. We go get a practical law, not be a law for book. The law will be practiced. You not be guilty until you're proven. You be innocent until they prove you say you be guilty. No man will catch you, go lock you forever. If they catch you within, I think, 48 hours, I don't really know that the complete law them. If they arrest you for Canada here, police they not fit keep you for more than 2 days. And until they bring you in front of a judge before anything. So would you live in that kind of society? Ambazonia will be corruption free. If you thief one amber, just one, corruption free. No police, no this. You know we see police for road. No checkpoint for Ambazonia. You know what they carry? You come out, you go buy a thing them for can make them. You come out, you go city for go buy things them for bring them for una community for can sell them. You know what they pay? No place, no big. They will put toll gate. They will put police, gendarme. Because first of all, no we'll get gendarme. We'll get Ambazonia police and we'll get Ambazonia federal police, state police and federal police. All right. So it go be a corruption free. No document, not the way you go make them. Where they go, you go ask bribe. The person will ask you bribe, it go jail. You thief one amber, you go jail. Because the system will go create them. Now system where it be, you just thief one amber, the system will detect them. Your name go, system go flash for your name, so you don't thief immediately. So now the country, this is what the build them. They wrote the blueprints for the greatness of Ambazonia Day. The first 4 years, the development for Ambazonia, just for the first 4 years, it go past anything where the Republic don't do for the last 60 years. Just the first 4 years of Ambazonia for the development. What development for Ambazonia, they stand for the villages. They start for develop the villages for come for town. The people for village, they will get better drinking water, better road, electricity, before they even come for town. All development is starting for the communities, them, for the villages, them, and then they move on for town. It will be the best where Africa they ever see them. We go get an economy where it go to perform almost like the one for Rwanda. The only economy where they perform at about 8% GDP. 8! Maybe what also will be at 10% GDP. So look. Would they great? Would they do well? Would be ready? The world know them. Americans they know. Even the French they know. They fit delay La République, the end of La République du Cameroun, but they not fit stop them. They fit only delay them. The Swiss they know. The Germans they know. They know say it don't end for La République occupation of Ambazonia for Ambazonia. I don't end. They know. The fee only delay them. But with the strategy we get them, they don't get control. Now we get total control. For the strategy of dismantling Cameroon occupation, where the roadmap, where the leader gear for we. Now we get total control for determining the outcome of Cameroon for exit Ambazonia. Not be them. No international system. It get the ability for control or stop the Ambazonian revolution. Because of that strategy. That strategy be impeccable, my people. Make we focus, forgive the boys them, wait till they need them, for get the job done, and give you the opportunity for just for end this thing for this 2020. Make I open the lines them.
Power off.
I want to open the lines and for calls. We'll take a few questions. If you call, when I know say for yeah.
Power on.
So we for do all this.
Bluetooth pairing.
Make all man go for
Bluetooth connected.
www.ttof.net. Now for there you go make your commitment for give the boys and what they need them for get the job done. Now for the website na ttof.net that. Now that website will take them for give the forces the capacity for them to do all the things, and we don't ask them to do them for all we. So that they give our political leadership them the chance for put a team of experts together for negotiate for Ambazonia. We need for intensify the work for ground. Our actions for ground now go determine the nature of any negotiations. The quality and intensity of our actions for down now go determine the nature and scope of any negotiation. So the more we intensify our war against Cameroon occupation, the faster the international community will call we for a credible negotiation, because now we the pusher. All right. So as we don't talk, all senators, all parliamentarians, all mayors, all government delegates, all councillors, that the war this against them, a part of dismantling the infrastructure. All those Cameroon administrative buildings, now for dismantle, now for the all them they need for go down, for we dismantle the infrastructure of occupation and therefore end Cameroon occupation. All right. And they talk that for today. As always, our goal for here are for inspire, educate, empower, encourage, give our people the hope for a free homeland. So the lines will be open. Most of them get a telephone number. For now, not get for some of them not get a phone number. The WhatsApp number na 905. Okay, when I feel write them down. The WhatsApp number for call na +1 905 782 0911. The WhatsApp number again for you for call in na +1 905 782 0911. All right, now the WhatsApp number that for now for call. We will take a few calls and then we leave them for day for today, so that as you two go start your own day. All right. The lines will be open, my people. Then I'll take a few questions. Maybe you get a comment for Mekam. You know, maybe you be inspired enough by this, and you go for TTOF.net. You go make a commitment for them, for give unconditional support for the boys them, for get the job done and give our people them a free homeland. Now the conversation that one can get and for all for today. I hope say don't touch you as it touch me. I hope say you don't be inspired as me I be inspired. I hope say you don't be emboldened as me too I don't be emboldened. I hope say you don't get more hope as me too I don't become more hopeful. All right, so the lines will be open. Any person if you call, +1 905 782 0911. Now the WhatsApp number that. All right, and you also try to read with the comments. If any person don't put a question for the comment section, I feel also take them from there. Great education, our PS. Thanks for educating our people. Thank you very much. That comment, it come out now for Victoria Tengu. Thank you very much. Yes, you talk say Clarence Chia. You talk say we are first of all an Anglo-Saxon culture with a prime minister. Who said this jerk? He come out with one who say president. All right. Yes, Comrade John, I salute you. Good afternoon. I salute you. Good morning for your side. I salute you, Comrade Yufa. I salute you, our great DPS. We salute you. Yes, I'm glad the ADF narrative is changing. James Tato, welcome. All right. And the follow una comments them. I feel also take una questions from una comments them. Let's see if we pin this one. We not fit pin them. Oh, I think we fit pin them. 90s. Yes. Pin comment. All right. I don't pin the phone number for day. I don't see them. Thank you very much, our great DPS comrade Yufa. I don't pin the phone number, the WhatsApp phone number na +1 905 782 0911. I don't pin them for update or when I fit see them as the number where when I fit call. Loom Brenda, you talk say thank you, PS Asulukas of Agosi. All right. I salute you, comrade Madam Eyong Nicolene. We salute you, Madam Bianyo. All right. Salute all, man. You are doing a great job, brother. Continue to educate Ambazonian, please, because our people. All right. Thank you very much. We'll wait. We'll take a few calls and then I did read what you want to write time. The right time. All right. I salute you, my brother Ashu Ashu. Comrade Clarence Chia, he talks say agent provocateur that they wait for you to determine the strategy and then spoilers copy the strategy and then change the name, come and create chaos. Oh, all right, Comrade Resistor, victory for Ambazonia. Yes, kudos our brave soldiers, ADF sister forces. We thank all now. Oh, thank you for the great education. This one come out for Square Tiananmen. All right. Power is the power of guns and bullets. All right. Thank you very much. Say power, it come out now for guns and bullet. Yes, Ambazonia Treasury, we salute you. Yes, Dr. Eba. Some Leonga Martin for Boya. Leonga Martin from Boya. He talks, they say, if Dr. Ayaba be interested for money, Dr. Ayaba for don't be a billionaire. Now, man, way he only be for the strategy to liberate the suffering Ambazonian people. Then. All right. Andy McClan, he talks, say, yes, so, all right. Yes, Victoria Tengu talks, they say, that lot of public system almost make me forget English. Or I beg. All right. Loom Brenda talks to the get a revolutionary orgasm. Loom Brenda, the kind of orgasm you get, and that one only you want Sabio. Me, I don't know me. Go ask Tapan what to be revolutionary orgasm. Loom Brenda talks to Loom Brenda. He say we are having a revolutionary orgasm. Oh, Loom Brenda. All right. We don't get a question from Comrade Clarence Chia. It talks, say, P.S. What are we doing about these agents provocateurs, especially those in the diaspora? Look, one thing be very clear. We know, if we stop people, they may not talk. And for social media, every person get a loud microphone, right? The choice now for you for choose what you want to listen to. Like, as soon as I see me for here, I get for all the forums, the WhatsApp forum, they are there. Because I don't realize and say, they say, most people, they there for this WhatsApp forum, them, not just for morning, afternoon, evening, forget for some kind of debates. Look, I woke up for morning time. I sleep between 3 to 4 hours, max. I don't get time. I don't get time for kind she don't begin to argue with people them. So, me, I follow the revolution. I follow what it work. I follow the strategy we need for implementing. So, for the people that... just hold on. Give me 30. Just give me 20 seconds. So for our strategy, what you need for doing for the people and for diaspora, if you stop the agent provocateur for this diaspora, but what you do and I say, what actions for ground it go undermine them. Not only what actions against the infrastructure of Cameroon occupation and enablers and traitors for ground, it go silence all the actions them. For the agent provocateurs, them. If we stop them, but if we undermine them by what successes them for ground. All right? All right. Comrade, good morning for you or good afternoon for you.
Good afternoon, PS. Now.
My man, we'll cut cafe for you. Your cafe day up. I salute you.
No, PS, please do. Confirm. I said, PS, Master, this struggle is who must... We no go blink, master. We no be blink. We no be blink because man don't suffer for that country. Man don't suffer for that country. That imagine say I finish university, I go write exam, I pass cycle A for court registrar. Oh boy, time for go order. I go order. I pass. They ask me 5 million for me for exam.
What?
So yeah, so master, all we Amazon don't get 1 or 2 experiences the way. You should say, boy, Man go fight, man die for getting freedom.
You
Better will give you country, you free for your country in poverty. That will say, would they link to slavery, then would they poor? Better you did free your country, where you work at the fee free, you get fresh air in poverty. That will say, we remain under colonization in poverty. Oh boy, we must, Amazonian in a way that they, when I spoil as them, infiltrate on them, enable them, the game will be very careful because no Amazonian, no day way, your father or your grandpa don't get, oh boy, don't be affected.
Yes.
For this system for Cameroon. So we not really the thing. Say we live for the next generation. No way. We must fight this thing by all means possible for getting freedom.
Confirm.
So now the thing that I want to talk, I just want to beg Amazon and they say the one way they on the fence. Oh, but may they come on board. May they come on board, master. May we fight the fight together. And the other the roadmap where it don't be tested and proven. Now the roadmap where the leadership of the AGOC, they obey them to our people. Any man will come. We don't come fight this struggle. Now that roadmap we must take them because now the only roadmap that we go live free. We go live also freedom. So and people they can't copycat. They never be like original. So may really understand the thing. We will collaborate. Even they never join agency, but we will collaborate together.
That's right.
In genuinely for say, we will help our people go down there for freedom. We will be remember diaspora. Even though we go the year bad, but we 50 days free. But those on the ground, oh boy, now they will suffer.
Yes.
So that I listen now, I want to talk PS. I thank you for your what we do. PS, you are just wonderful.
Thank you.
I love you, brother. Keep up.
Love you too, bro. Thank you very much.
Okay, pa.
Good admin sec.
Yeah.
All right. The lines will be open. I'll take 2 more calls. I'll get about exactly 5 more minutes for end this broadcast. Now only time for take calls. We don't get a text for you. Thanks for the great education. Please, the number is not visible on the screen. Help for it. Those that don't have it. Courage, sir. All right. Usually we put the number on top here, but because they don't want to make the overcrowd the screen plenty, because of the possibility say this thing will be broadcasted for SCBC. Now the thing that I not put the number as I usually used to do. All right. So I hope so you understand. But when I get the number, when I feed the type for the comment section for all the other people then. All right. So we'll get 4 more minutes and then we'll end this broadcast. We'll take 2 more calls. Just 2 more calls. Just 2 more calls. The lines will be open for all man, for any person for call. Add your contribution. Give your input.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. If you know them, we go die. Now only you, yeah. They are fighting. They are scrambling for that freedom in land. Angry man, them say they no one hear them. Cause you know we do the way them did it. I see you blow. Blow top the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die. apologize if life